Unlock the door, bitch. I'm on my way, and I got chicken strips.
I don't know why they call them chasers. It's not like Chubs can run real fast.
Double vodka with hot brownie chasers.
She just wanted to watch me eat it. Naked.
I can't say that. That's dirty.
Chasers will do anything to get into your pants. I love them.
Stop it! Stop!
Oh, God.
Chubs Gone Wild.
Well, hey there, everybody, and welcome to Chubs Gone Wild on a beautiful September day. It is Chubs Gone Wild number 512, recorded on September 25th, 2023. Feel the joy, feel the love. That is who we are. We are a 70s rock band. No? All right, well, it is 77 degrees and cloudy outside the Chubs Gone Wild studios. Are you enjoying the cooler weather, at least?
Well, I wished it would warm up enough that it was, the house is freezing right now. I mean, that's not freezing technically, but it's cold in here and I'm cold. I've got socks on, I should be warmer than this. I'm cold.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's actually a little chilly here too, but my room is usually kind of the warmest, so I'm okay. But pretty soon it'll get to that point where I'll be like making sure the fans are not on. But all right, it is 19 days until Canadian Thanksgiving, 36 till Halloween, 59 till Thanksgiving, 73 till Hanukkah, and 91 days until Christmas, just 3 months away. Wait, it's the 25th. Oh yeah, we've got those like 30 and 31 day things going on. So yep, 91 days. Woohoo!
Well, technically it's just 3 months away.
Yeah. I've already got some shopping done.
Yeah, me too.
So yep. Oh, and that reminds me that our our Halloween package winner their package is going to be going out this week. So it'll have lots of time to enjoy all the fun inside of it. And we like enjoying the fun inside, don't we? Sorry about that. All right, Patreon offers folks a way to support creators like us and receive rewards not open to the general public, like special podcasts, videos, books, and more. And we want to thank our current patrons: Clint, Nephi, Nick, DJ Sausage from the Universe, Eric, Sean, Charles, Brother Sinatus, Phoenix Dave, Kingsley, and Most P. Please visit patreon.com/Matt Burlingame if you want to find out how you can donate for as little as $1 a month and get all sorts of fun free things. All right. We both need this today, so let's pause and take a deep breath. Feel the calm wash over us as we breathe out. Today's affirmation: I go out in nature and enjoy this beautiful day. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I go out into the kitchen and enjoy this beautiful day. We got to do what we got to do for us, right?
Yes.
Okay, today in history, under escort. Okay, I get it. Under escort from the U.S. Army's 101st Airborne Division, 9 black students entered all-white Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, on September 25th, 1957. 3 weeks earlier, Arkansas Governor Orville Babos had surrounded the school with National Guard troops to prevent its federal court-ordered racial integration. After a tense standoff, President Dwight D. Eisenhower federalized the Arkansas National Guard and sent 1,000 Army paratroopers to Little Rock to enforce the court order. And yeah, that was definitely not just a moment in history, that was a defining point in history. And those poor kids were brave AF to do that. All right. Well, let's see if we celebrate any holidays today. This is If You See Something, Say Something Awareness Day. Do you do that? If you see something, do you say something?
I never anywhere that I need to say something.
See, I usually say something, but it's to somebody else in private or in my journal later.
So you're not talking, that's not what this is. This is like,
I get, yeah. It depends on the situation, I would think. But lately, thankfully, I haven't had to see anything.
Yeah.
It's also binge day. Have you binged today?
I have not.
Damn. Well, maybe later. That's the funnest part of the day. It's also Family Day. Right. International Ataxia Awareness Day. Math storytelling, comic books, cooking. Did you cook today?
No.
I haven't yet, but I might later. Also, National Crab Meat Newbird Day. I don't do that. Food service employees, lobster. Why are crab and lobster sharing the same day? People just think they're the same thing. Anyway, one hit wonders, open the magic, psychotherapy. Huh. That's a day a lot of people need. Also, quesadillas.
I knew that. I knew that. It's all, I keep getting all these coupons today. Let's see, it was Taco Bell, it was El Polo Loco.
Oh,
I think there was another one too. But yeah, so they're taking full advantage, just like Cheeseburger Day last week.
Was that last week? See, I don't get any of that stuff, but I love a good quesadilla. I really do. They're delicious. Also, it's National Research Administrator Day, Tune-Up Day, World Dream Day, Pharmacist. Oh, and Yom Kippur. Wow, that snuck up on me. I did not expect that today. That's a big one. All right. But I have celebrated hardly any of those days. Sorry to say. Maybe next year. All right. Well, let's see. We've got some birthday people coming up, starting with Rachel. That was her birthday today. Also coming up, Mother, the godmother of the Sacramento queer community, Ms. Marge Cavino. Her birthday is coming up. Also, local author of Sacramento history, Colette Kavanaugh. We've got Bo and Philip, Eric, Kevin, Julius, formerly of Fat Marker Clothing. We've got JG. He is running for our local mayor, Mr. Steve Hansen. Also, Dan, author Summer King. Oh, greetings from nowhere, Christina Hill. Her birthday's coming up. Happy birthday, Christina. Also, we've got Amy Marvin. Mr. Marvin. We've got Rachel, Robert, Christine, Charlene, and Tinos. Happy birthday, everybody. It is almost October.
Go on, hold, please.
Okay. Oh my goodness, it's like that Charmed episode where they filmed Piper, where, you know, her purse jumped to the other side because she froze time. So weird. Anyway, all right, we are back after a short break. Well, we don't have any feedback, but we do have some chub hugs to send out. One of my chub hugs that I want to send out is to Tom for having a rough day.
An hour and a half on Xfinity, and they told me, well, because I'm supposed to get a shipping label to ship back my old phone to get credit for my new phone.
Hmm.
Hour and a half, and they go, oh, we can't send the email back. It's errors everywhere. Just go into the store and they'll make a copy for you. Well, why don't you say that at the fucking beginning? Okay.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So,
Well, I am sorry you're having a rough day that way, but now you know. Go into the store and throw it at them.
and you watch, and they're going to go, we can't print it here. You know, that's what they're going to say.
Yeah,
That's what they're going to say.
probably. You know, whenever I have to deal with Xfinity, I usually will use the chat function and talk to somebody that way.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't like talking on the phone,
Oh, I
so
try that too. That doesn't work.
uh
Never works for me.
insane.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do
And
you have
as
any?
far as me for Chub Hugs,
Yeah.
um uh, well, I did want you to notice. Do you notice my hair's gone gray?
I have noticed that it is lighter and more beautiful. Yes.
That is because everyone around me is dying or is sick. So, there we go. Okay, that's
Oh,
my Chub Hug. So
well,
all those people, thanks a lot.
as you can tell, mine is not doing much today. It's kind of just laying there. I have had hair because I've been wearing a hat lately. It's very fun. Um, yeah. All righty, Roo. Well, let's see. So you got chub hugs done? Okay. All right. Well, today in celebrity deaths, we have Terry Kirkman, a founding member of the co-lead vocalist of the 60s folk rock band The Association, died September 23rd at 83. I didn't know who they were.
I think they sang "Never My Love, Never My
Oh,
Love." I think that was one of theirs. They had quite a few songs. They were
okay.
they were they were very folksy more than they were rock.
Mm.
So, yeah.
I'll have to like go look them up and kind of, I tend to do that when there's somebody that I don't know that's died that way. I'll kind of check
Right.
them out. Nick Curdiles, the ex-fiance of Crisley knows best star Savannah Crisley. Okay. He died September 23rd in a motorcycle accident in Nashville. Roger Whittaker, the folk singer, known for his hits Durham Town and The Last Farewell, as well as his proficient whistling capabilities, died at 87. Irish Grinstead, a member of the R&B girl group 702, died September 16th, according to an Instagram statement from her sister, Lamisha. Irish was 43. Very, very young.
Yeah, the association also did "Cherish is the word I
Oh,
use."
okay. Yeah. Oh, I
See,
love that
and they
song.
sang "Wendy, who's walking down the streets of the city, smiling at everybody she sees, who's reaching out to capture a rainbow. Everyone knows it's windy." That's got to be a drug song, but okay.
Maybe, but I want to hear that one.
Yeah, but they were, like I said, they were more folksy than rock. I mean, "Cherish," come on. Yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
rock anthem if I've ever heard one.
yeah. Oscar-winning Italian actress Sophia Loren, 89, was taken to the hospital on Sunday for surgery after falling in her home in Geneva, Switzerland. Loren suffered several fractures to her hip and thigh bone.
Okay, well, better when they get to this age, better physical than mental.
Yes, it's always dangerous. You always hear about the person who's like about 90 breaking a hip and then
And a thigh bone, that's big.
quick decline, but
But it's also, if they hit their head, it's worse.
yes.
So
Yeah.
this can be hopefully repaired. Oh
Hopefully.
God.
Hmm.
Oh, the thigh bone. That's the thickest bone in the body.
Yeah.
You
Ugh.
can't you can get around with like a fractured anything below the knee, but that thigh bone is going to be a tough one. Of course, she's
It is.
at this point, she's 89, she's probably 98, 89 pounds.
True.
So she's probably easy to, well, here, let's carry you down to the the kitchen.
Yeah.
But
But they were talking about, my mom's surgery. She's like, yeah, but my knee feels blah 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 or something. I'm like, you don't have a knee. I mean, that one, they literally just pull all the muscles and tendons and stuff, and then they just chop the whole joint out and then affix it metal pieces and like clamp them on. It's anyway. Will and Grace turns 25. Taylor Lautner, you know who he is from
yes,
Twilight. He had some feelings about people who said, well, he isn't aging well. He had a video that he posted on Monday responding to the criticism. He had shared some of the comments that slammed his appearance, including someone writing, "He looks so old. What the fuck happened?" And I'm like looking at the video of him saying this stuff, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, the man is gorgeous. He's sexier than ever, you dumb fucks. Really is turned into a very attractive man. I don't get it. I do not get it. Anyway,
everybody's got their opinions and they all
apparently,
suck.
yep. It's kind of like you remember when they slammed him because he put on some weight.
Well, yeah, he put on a lot of weight though.
Yeah, but he was also struggling with depression and came out, talked about a whole bunch of other stuff. And so I don't know, people are just dicks. No, I take that back because I like dicks. They are dumb. Anyway, let's see. Paul Walker was honored by his brother Cody, who named his newborn son after the Fast and Furious star. And also, Succession launches its final season.
I thought it was already
Murdoch's retiring, so I guess they have no more material. I don't know.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think they just finished their last season last month.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
This is, I went to CNN because I'll tell you, I go to like the E and E Online and the Entertainment Weekly, so all that stuff on their sites, and their sites are just they're clunky. The stories are old. It's shit that I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, well, Kim Kardashian has a new purse, and the purse has beads on it. Ooh, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's old junk.
yeah. All right. Anyway, Tom wants to talk to you about.
Did you say something? Because
Oh yeah, I said
you froze.
Tom wants to talk to you about.
Okay, can you hear me? Because I'm frozen.
Yes, I know you. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Don't forget that Ghosttober comes up on, I think it's Travel Channel. It has Ghosttober, but then a lot of the, we're seeing everybody revving up with all their haunted stuff and their scary movies and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
October is the big, we're a couple weeks away before we're just deluged with all sorts of stuff. Haunted Mansion's coming to Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
They've got a new scary show right now about aliens on Hulu that just started.
Ooh.
So we're leading up to it. It's going to be fun. On Big Brother, Jared won the HOH and put up America, who is a girl, and Corey. Jag ends up winning the veto, so pulls down Corey and leaves America. Jared puts Cameron up in Corey's place. Cameron goes home. Wait, double elimination today or on Thursday. So Corey ends up winning the HOH. Jared and Blue are put up for elimination. Matt wins the veto, doesn't use it. Jared goes home, but wait. Cameron and Jared are now returning as zombies and one of them will get to return to the game.
Whatever.
Yeah, this is the shit that they play on Big Brother. It's
Yeah.
if you're involved with Big Brother, it's all fun. If you're not, it just sounds ridiculous. Let's see. Just finished the After Party, which was on Apple TV, and it was, the thing is with those kind of shows, you got to really binge them
Hmm.
because it's a murder mystery. So each week you're finding out more information, but 10 weeks down the line, you don't give a shit what the information is. So
Right.
it's one of those that, because it was fun, and yeah, it just needs to go quicker, because they're releasing them one a week. It's just weird.
Mm.
Um, let's see, Foundation. Oh my God, this last episode on Foundation was so yucky. It was just like we go to a new scene. Yeah, no. It's like, can somebody blow something up? Do something. My God. So finally at the end, it kind of picked up, but not much. Let's see, on Heartstoppers, I did finish. Now, you haven't done season 2 yet, right?
No.
Okay, I did finish it, and I just want to say that, because I was saying I don't understand why there's no more there. I mean, they were in the second season, and I think we should be off of the kissing. Where's the heavy petting? Where's the blowjobs? Where's the
Yeah.
jacking off? Where's that? And then, basically it's like, okay, old person, that's not who the young people are anymore. They're
Yeah.
they're more into romance and asexuality and being with their friends, and I'm thinking, okay, then things have really changed since I was a kid.
Well,
But
I don't want to see this show, because it is so sweet and innocent,
right,
go that way. I mean, they can infer things, and that's okay.
I get
Fade
it,
to
I get it,
black.
but
But I understand
that's
what you're saying, and I think from our generation, we didn't have the romance pushed on us, so it basically was going there. We
yeah,
did what we did to go there. Maybe
do
it's
the
different
deed
now.
and get back in your car and leave
Yeah,
the
yeah. But you want to get it over with so that nobody sees you.
or you get arrested. So
Right.
yeah, I think it's just I think I'm just old and I can't appreciate just a sweet love story, I guess, is what
Oh,
it comes down to. I did finish well, the show, so we
yes.
can talk about that.
Good.
Um, Still watching One Piece. It's so weird. And I know it's picked up for another season, so we're still watching it because I mean, it's fun, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. I want to see how the season ends to see how I'm going to feel about the whole thing. True Blood, we were right. Everyone comes back shaved except for Sam, but he turns into a dog, so I guess it's okay to have little hair on
Yeah. Mhm.
it. And actually, we just saw in the middle of season 2, Sam changed into a bird, and we had never seen him do anything but dog before,
Oh yeah.
so
Mm.
that was cool. And actually, I think it was an owl that he turned into. I did watch Theater Camp, which is on
Yes.
Hulu. Did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet, but our dear show friend Michael Sage saw it and had some choice comments about it.
Yeah. I it I liked Noah in the show.
He said the same thing.
Yeah, he was really good. And
Mm,
then you had Ben Platt, who was like taking himself way too serious in the show.
mm.
Um, yeah, his character and the girl he was with were like irritating, and they were trying to be funny, but they were more irritating than anything. Yeah.
Like cringy.
Well, they're the two kids that come back to teach after being in the school, in the camp themselves, and even though they're not really successful at anything they've done, they're still trying to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
ugh. It's kind of cringy, especially if you're in theater and those kind of people.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
let's see. And I did want to. I really hadn't stated this, but I'm not going to finish High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 4.
What? You
Well, okay,
with that show?
well, it's just everyone's turning into these horrible cliches of people who there is no cliche for. Popular drama students.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, and it just feels wrong, just wrong, and to the point of where they're becoming they're like the plastics in Mean Girls. No, it was Mean Girls. Yeah, Mean Girls. They're like the plastics, and or no, maybe it's the other one. Anyway, they're it's hard to watch, and so I'm not going to. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Winning Time. That is the Lakers show over
Oh, yeah.
on Max was canceled for season. You will see season 2 and then no season 3. Buddy Games is over on CBS Paramount Plus. It's Josh Duhamel. Him and his friends used to do they do a yearly trip where they go out and camp somewhere, and then they do funny games and just have a good time. That's the way they bond.
Mhm.
And so he made a movie about it, actually made 2 movies about it, and now there's a series where they bring in portly white males,
Oh,
and they come in there and they make them do stupid games that are kind of difficult, especially when you're in your 40s and 50s years old, like a lot of these guys are. So watching them fumble around is kind of fun, and Josh Duhamel is always attractive to look at, but
yes.
yeah, and it should do fine. It's a good series, as far as reality goes. It's stupid games we haven't seen before.
Oh,
Next year, the next season, if they don't change it up, it'll be dull, but this is kind of fun.
and what
Uh,
channel is that on?
what Paramount Plus
Oh, cool. Okay.
and CBS. Let's see, Halloween Baking Championships.
Yes.
You're watching yet?
Yes.
Okay, moving on. I did want to mention that I did shit at a funeral 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't mentioned it yet. I don't know what it is, but now I all of a sudden have to go to the bathroom at inappropriate times. So,
Well, I
yeah,
guess the Holy Ghost entered you and scared the
and technically the funeral hadn't started yet. That
Oh,
was
well, that's
uh
okay.
yeah, and so that was the plus. That was the plus. Uh and then finally I saw Fast X. This is the new Fast and Furious movie.
Hmm.
And by far the dullest of them all. It just
Oh,
I mean, there was so many stories, they've got everybody in different places. They've got different shit going on. It was weird. It was just weird. So,
and I expected so much from them.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah. So there's that. Um, and let's see, that's it for
Oh,
the stuff separate. Um, and then let's see, what do you have here? Getting back to that. Okay. Socket. You
so
all caught up on that?
yeah, I managed to get another episode out. I think there's still another one that I may not be caught up with. The one that I got is where they think everybody's dead and the apprentice goes off with the bad guy. And I'm like, well, I hope that was a plan set up or whatever, but whatever. So that's where I'm at. I was told by, again, our dear friend Michael Sage, that the reason that I'm not connecting that much with this series is because I didn't watch the animated series, The Clone Wars, where Ahsoka was like
Yeah. That's,
amazing character.
I heard that too yesterday at a party.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
well,
Because
maybe
everybody
I'll
was
just
all over it. They're all like, "Oh my God, it's the best thing." And I'm thinking, not much happens. How could this be the best thing?
yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's not that I don't like the characters and everything. It's just that I like, okay, this could have
Yeah.
been summed up in like one episode. But
Okay,
anyway,
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok season 3. So what did you think? What did you think of that ending?
I thought it was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked I liked that they ended up avoiding the war, even though everything. This is a very, very Norwegian thing to do, where they build everything up and build it up and build it up, and then go. And, and that's what I felt happened. They
Froze.
just went,
Very ugly place.
"What's that?"
You froze at a very ugly place. No,
Uh,
it wasn't. It was worse.
but yeah, it just was like, whatever. But there was some very sweet moments, and I do like the fact that they, tried to work it out and everything. But then there was that whole like war thing. What was that? Was it like the alternate of what would have
No,
happened, or
he was reading the
the
comic.
comic? But the comics that he was reading were like telling him like everything that's been happening.
Yeah, but this is where it could have gone had they not stopped.
Okay, well, that's fine. And yeah, it was okay. Um, I don't
I just don't
know.
want to. I just don't want to be out on the open sea and meet up with that scary monster.
Oh, I know, right? They're like, and it's going to go on. It's going to be a little vegetarian and eat fish and kelp and be like, whoo, and like, yeah, sure it will.
Yeah, unless it's near a beach and there's
Yeah,
soft, people out there swimming.
Jaws 14, the
Right.
yeah,
Ragnarok 14.
yeah.
Um, and then what do you think about the Hollywood Baking Championship?
I uh, I agree with you that they have stepped up the gore. But I also just feel kind of underwhelmed this season. I don't know why.
Well, see, I like the one where they make cakes, not make scenes.
Oh yeah, 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 definitely.
Yeah,
Uh, that.
and that's I mean, I'm okay as long as they're making cakes. The one with the because I'm watching both of them that are on. I'm not watching the pumpkins, the
Oh yeah,
whatever it's called, the pumpkin one. This is one that I'm watching. Well, I saw last night was, or I've seen 3 weeks now, is the one where they have a pumpkin carver, a sugar person, and a cake maker.
yeah, yeah.
And
That one's
but I
okay.
yeah, but I enjoy the one with Carla and
Uh-huh.
those all those folks much better than
Yeah.
the
Yep. So same, and that's the one that I'm watching. I haven't seen the
yeah.
other one yet.
Yeah, I've been watching both. And as far as the one with Carla, it's I don't know. I don't know. I just
I do love that there's a couple gay guys that are like in the lead that are kind of like, you could tell that they're like kind of sizing each other up as the competition toward the end.
but they said they were gay.
Well, I think that, well, the one that is a little less gay was like talking about his husband and wanting to take
Okay.
him on a trip and stuff.
Because I
The other
remember,
one, I forget whether, but I mean, if he's not, girl,
yeah, I
good
was
luck.
watching something where the guy was talking about his wife, and I'm like, oh my God, who is this? I mean, seriously.
Right?
There's a guy on QVC, and he sells candles. His name
Uh,
is Harry. I don't know what his last name is, but he's Harry somebody, and he's like going, "Oh, the thing about the candles is this: we go and we get this particular vanilla scent from this place in blah blah blah, and it's so scrumptious, and that when it's burning, it just everything just is filled with this warm hug from this vanilla. I know because my wife tells me how much she loves it too. And
mm,
even the people on the show are like going, you can feel the eye rolls going on. Yeah, and your wife obviously has a penis. Okay.
well, either
Cool.
that or well, it's probably like, is your wife transitioning, sir? Is that why you say my wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have run into a number of those and went, huh? So yeah. And
Okay.
so those are the three that I know of that we are watching
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
all I think we've got right now. And
yeah.
it's gonna a lot crossovers come, like I said, once Ghosttober starts.
Oh yeah, we'll be watching a lot of movies and stuff. And I'm actually looking forward to watching Haunted House Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay, so for me, mom is doing really well. She has been cleared to she did her first drive. And she those of you who have the video notice that Tom just ran away. But mom is doing really well, and she is, like I said, she's been cleared. She did her first drive. She's been cleared to basically go for it. And she's doing really well. And so it's just been really good to see her, bounce back, and yet also to pay attention to everything that she needs to do, and be careful with herself. So because she is still healing, but yeah, so things are very good there. um this is today, actually, the 25th, is the second anniversary of my father's death. And I have gotten a number of things. In fact, I do want to thank our dear friend of the show, Nephi, who sent me a second anniversary of my father's death condolence card today. It was very sweet of him to do that. Um, so I guess I really don't have much to say about it other than that. It's seems like it hasn't been 2 years, and yet it seems like it has been longer. So anyway, um, Take Me Out. So I went to see a play on last Friday, a local production of Take Me Out. It was quite a show. It was well done. It was well acted. One of the things that I thought was really awesome is one of my friends who is a trans man. He invited me to go see the show, and there's a lot of nudity in this show, and he was one of the actors who got nude. And I have to tell you that in a small theater, this was the Resurrection Theater. You know it. Um, and it is
Is
the
this
one
the one
at
where
25th and
Sonny's? Is
25th
this
and
where
R.
Sonny's funeral was?
No, but that's the one that's in back of where this is. This is the one where it's like 3 rows of long seats, and God, it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's where Jana's show was.
Yes. So that's where it was. And
That's
when you are
tiny.
I
That's
know, and
tiny for that show.
when you are the audience, when you're the actors that are that close to an audience, and they're yelling and screaming and acting and naked and all the stuff that goes into that show, I'll tell you, it's an experience. And I really applaud the actors for doing that and doing a good job at it. But I forgot the book to that show. I forgot the script. I didn't, and I know I've seen it because Lambda Players did a production of it, and I saw that, but I don't remember half the shit, including the second act. And I'll tell you, I don't know how the fuck that play made it to Broadway. I think it needed to be workshopped more or something, because
He won the Tony.
uh, okay, well, not in my book anyway. But um very powerful production, and I applaud them for doing it. They did a really great job, and the actors did good, most of them. They had a lot of stand-ins to deal with. They even replaced one of the um, male prison guards with a female who was trying to be as butch as she could. But yeah, so interesting choices. All right, the only things that I've been watching, I watched all 7 of the Good Witch movies. These were originally Hallmark movies, but yeah. So there's the series, which has 7 seasons, 6 seasons, 7 seasons, I think. And but before those, they were basically movies, and the only one that I had seen was the very first one. So I watched them all in order. They are all on Vudu, and on Amazon, but they're on Vudu, and they're actually pretty inexpensive right now. They're like $5, $6 a piece. Well, actually, there's a bundle that you can get for like 15 bucks of like 5 of the movies, which is a great deal. Um, and I just really enjoyed them. They're they make me feel good, and that's something I've really needed lately. Because I've been going through a lot of kind of a slump lately. Anyway, and then I thought, oh, I'll take a break from that, and I ended up watching. What did I watch? I watched some British something or other, like an episode or something of that. And then if I get back to that, I'll tell you, because I wasn't super impressed right off. But then I just went into watching the Good Witch series, and I am now in season 2. So
Hey,
that's about it for that. All right. Well, let's go down to some advice. Talk about some nosy neighbors. Are their names starting with T and S? No. Okay. Dear Miss Manners, for years I had the pleasure of looking after an elderly neighbor until she passed. She had no close relatives, and people were generally uninterested in her. It was very sad. I am now working with her lawyer to settle a sizable estate. Everything is held in a trust, shielded from prying eyes. Neighbors see me at her home and know I am facilitating the dispersion of contents and sale of the house. I am being asked by neighbors if I was left anything. I don't want to say no because I don't want others to think my friend was thoughtless and exploitive. But because she was not. I don't want to say yes because I don't want them to think differently of me. If all were transparent, millions were left to many social and community organizations, and I was provided a sum some might consider substantial. But it really won't change my lifestyle. How can I respond to these neighbors? Tom's reading the answer.
no, I'm not. I keep getting email, shit.
Oh,
I'm reading. You know what? It's none of their business.
yeah, exactly.
End of story.
Yeah.
It's interesting because neighbors never give a shit unless they want to know something dirty, something nasty.
Mhm.
Oh, what's happening there? I want to know. Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Fuck you people.
And like you didn't care about the woman while she was alive, bother to visit or anything else. But now that she's dead, you're all like, oh, what did she do with all that money? Did you
Right.
get a little rich? Yeah. All right. Gentle reader, funny how those neighbors who were not interested in her when she was alive, I just said that, uh, when she was alive, have suddenly developed an interest. Of course, you do not want to satisfy this unseemly curiosity. Miss Manners suggests that this is the occasion for a non answer, such as, it was a privilege to know her, and I miss her. Should probing persist, you could add, it's a shame you didn't know her better. She was a lovely person. Now, you could have gotten some money too, bitch. Oh, sorry. No, but seriously, it's nobody's business. Hey, Chubbs, can you say your ABCs backward?
Of course.
I used to be able to. When I was younger, I could just rattle them off with no problem. But, thank you for asking. Hey, Chubbs, are you an organ donor, and how did you come to that decision?
Yes, and I don't. What decision? There's no. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm not religious, so I don't give a shit what happens to the body.
Yeah. Yes, I am an organ donor, and I made the decision because I saw a commercial about it once that made me cry and opened my heart. No, it's just the thing to do. If you can help somebody else have a good, healthy life
You're
after
dead.
no
What does
longer
it
using
matter? Give
things,
your shit away.
do it. You live on. Go for it. Ridiculous. Anyway, well, what's in your lunchbox? Mr. Moose wrote in and he just filled that box like you would not believe. Whew. Starting with an all-American cheeseburger and fries.
Where's the cheese? Oh, I see it.
A little
I see
piece.
it. It's down there.
And next he had a slice of red velvet cake. Picked this because it had a lot of icing. Was moist and delicious. Oh yes.
Yum.
And then rainy day. Went to the grocery store and got soaked to the bone. Putting groceries in the trunk. Well,
Oh, when he got home, did he strip down naked?
went home, took off wet clothes, hopped into a hot shower to warm up. Afterward, I put on my bathrobe, mentally saying to
Boo.
myself, I'm done with this week. Now on, now on sofa, college football on TV, bowl of chips and guac, rum drink mixed. I'm not going to get up until time for bed. Yes, coin.
Well, he had a bad week with new phones too, so.
I keep hearing that story. All right, lazy day, winter or rainy. Don't want to do much. Ordered a chicken sandwich for hubby, but I didn't want anything from that restaurant. Had chicken salad in the fridge and made a sandwich with it. Ooh. Roasted chicken with mayo and a little celery on a buttery croissant. Sides of sliced tomato and sliced peach. That sounds really,
Those look like watermelon, doesn't it?
yeah, it does actually. Yeah. But
All of that sounds good.
I love a really good chicken sandwich, and putting it on a croissant like that, that would be excellent.
Makes it all special.
Yep. Love that. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Moose, for that. And then the next one is for me. So as you look at these two photos, the first one, so I made a banana nut bread cake, basically. I made it from mix, and to be honest, I wasn't, the mix was just odd to me. It wasn't, you know how banana bread is like, you bite into it and you have that umami thing. You just have this like, oh, this is comfort food. It's
Not
sweet, but
umami, but
it's
okay.
salty. What's that?
Umami is not sweet and comforting.
Yes, it is. But it's just like, it's sweet and salty and comforting and just like, this is so good. This wasn't, I don't know what was up with it, but I went ahead and I sprinkled what you're looking at in the photo, the little craters were sprinkles of brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
And it melted and caramelized, and it just added this amazing flavor to it, which it desperately needed. And then in the second picture, you can see I made homemade vanilla buttercream icing for it. And this, I don't know what I did right, but this was the smoothest buttercream I have ever made. There was no sugar grit to it. There was like, I mean, it just was perfection. And of course, I did it because it was Mabon. It was the first day of autumn. So this was my autumn offering. And mother loved it very much. And I think that she ate about 3/4 of it. And I had a big quarter of it myself. But yeah, just didn't really agree with me. But oh well. Anyway, Golden Rule Services want you to know about an important tool in preventing you from contracting HIV. PrEP is a medication proven to be 99% effective when preventing HIV infection. To learn more about PrEP, visit sacgrs.org. And find Tom's other podcast at swannerandjudd.com. Find all my links. Oh, that's out of order.
Find all our links at all. Wait, you moved it.
I know, because it was out of order. Find Matt's books at justkisstheguy.com. Now you go.
But was the right order.
No,
You've switched it.
I switched it because it goes you and then me and then both of us.
It used to be me, both of us, you, and then 408 69 Chubs. I actually had to look what that said. I'm so confused right now.
Oh, well, you have a long day. It's very late for us. Actually.
Okay, so for all our links, you can go to allmylinks.com/ChubsGoneWild.
Yes.
Or you can call it 408-69 Chubs. Okay.
That's right.
Boom, we're done.
Yes, and please make sure that our email, so you can send us what's in your lunchbox. You can send us Hey Chubs questions, feedback. It is chubsgonewild@gmail.com. And you know what? I went through a whole big thing with GoDaddy because they switched all their emails over to a Microsoft 365, and all the forwarding emails, all 43 of them, ended up where you have to buy an account to use that forward. You have to buy one for each email. I'm not doing it. So any email that was not a Gmail account beforehand, I've now had to figure out how to basically put a Gmail account to. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, we love you. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
A network of inclusion.
UnivazPods.net.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network.
This has been a For Fuck's Sake production.